my name is Lenka from Lenka is Puzzling, and we are going to be building another puzzle today. Right here is Dino. You don't see him luckily this time. Oh, you may see that. He is my biggest Velcro cat of all four. He has to be everywhere where I am, so that's why you're seeing him most of the time in my videos. Anyways, today we are going to be doing this 500 piece corner piece puzzle called Harbour Edge. It looks like this, or we actually have the image also on the back, but it's similar size, so I don't know why they did that. That's interesting, because it is the same image. Nothing is obscuring it on the front. It's not like cut off or anything. That's interesting. Okay. This one I got secondhand, or maybe third, fourth, I don't know, from Vinted. So it's not the original packaging the way it would come to you if you ordered one right now, but we will still take a look at what the pieces look like. Okay, so there is no poster and the box doesn't say there should be a poster, so I'm guessing this is just how it comes usually. And oh my, the person put it in the bag, but the bag is open, so I don't know what was the thinking behind that. Let's just dump them all out. Okay. So, first thing I'm noticing, this is very, very shiny. Oh my, okay. So we have a piece, and then we turn it to the light, and it is just glossy as anything. Wow. Okay, so that's not my favorite thing. It does have, I'm guessing, all of the regular standard shape. So we have this one. Then we have 3 outs, if I can hold it. 3 outs, 1 in. We have 3 in, 1 out. And we have 2 and 2 next to each other. So that's all of the regular ones. I also see all 4 outs, and maybe there will be also all 4 ins. I don't see one right now. Oh, no, I do. I do. Okay. So we have all of them. Why I made that face was because these two were connected in the box, and when I was disconnecting them, this one lifted up like this. I think it was already lifted up, but I made it worse because I didn't notice it. But then I can't tell you if this is how the puzzle comes, and like after one use this is what you will get, or if it's because of the use, because I don't know how many times this puzzle was done. So now I'm actually questioning if these kind of reviews of the companies makes any sense, because half the information I can't give you anymore because it's secondhand. So like, I can't tell you if this puzzle was dusty, right? I can't tell you if it was shrink wrapped. I can't tell you if the bag inside was just a regular bag or something better. Can't tell you a lot of things. And also, yeah, if there are some defects on the quality, I can't tell you if that's how it came, because I just don't know that. But anyways, as far as the thickness, these are a little thinner than I'm used to, but also they're not budging, so it's not a problem for me right now. I don't think it would be. I'm not seeing any pieces damaged like that they would be bent or something. Again, I don't know what the previous owner did to it, how it was treated, so not gonna be able to tell you that. But what I am seeing is that the prongs are all pretty much very rounded, but they are different sizes. So I don't think, and they are moved, like some are in the middle of the piece, some are very much to the side. So I don't think this company would have issues with false fits because of that, because they do seem to have a nice cut. Maybe not as like obviously different prongs as, for example, Clementoni, because they really go all out with those. But yeah, I think this could be fine, other than the shine, because yeah, I don't like shiny pieces. Why do all of these companies do that? Also, where is corner piece from? I think it's British, isn't it? Doesn't say here. So IBD licensing UK. The work unit Ireland. Okay. So now I'm confused. Maybe my English isn't as good as I thought, because it says scale image of actual puzzle. Scale means that it's like shrink, right? Like it's not, like it will be these dimensions, but not this size. Because I read that and my first thought was, is it this tiny? The pieces didn't look tiny. But yeah, scale means, yeah. No, I'm good. Okay, so it is Ireland. It doesn't say that it was produced in Ireland, but the company at least has its headquarters there. See, he either is Velcro and very needy and just on me all the time, or he is crazy running around like right now. So if you hear any weird noises in the background that aren't necessarily coming from the outside, this one wasn't, that's Dino running around like crazy cat. Okay, so this doesn't look too bad. The printing looks very nice and clear. Let's see all of these tiny little windows on this piece. Or okay, well, maybe the Harbour isn't that clear. This is from the Harbour, I'm guessing. It looks a little like in fog or something, but that's probably just the style of the image, isn't it? Yeah, if it's one of these in the back, then yeah, that makes sense. So we'll see how it goes when it's done, and how happy I was with corner piece. Okay, so I'll start now. I'll actually do the flipping and everything on camera this time, because it is only 500 pieces, so I should have enough time on the memory and battery and all of that. So that should be okay. I will start and I'll let you know what I think. So the puzzle is done. It is missing one piece, but I knew that. I just looked at my like stats and everything, and when I bought it I did mark down one piece missing, so that was what I bought it with. I didn't remember it necessarily this time, but yeah, I've had it for a few months, so I don't really remember everything. This was okay. It's definitely kind of a budget brand. I think it's probably not gonna be super expensive if you find it in a shop. For me, this isn't a brand that I have here in shops, so it was a little like I had to search for it on other sites to get it. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, the print, I don't know if it's the printing or if it's the actual like style of the image, because the houses are very clear, but the boats are kind of hazy, and the top it's also kind of hazy, so I don't know, it might be just the image style. I did like the cut of it. It was fine. I did have a lot of places where I put something that didn't belong there, but it wasn't a false fit, it was just that I could put it there, but I would see that it's wrong because this has very loose fit. I don't know if that's because it just does that as the company, or if that's because it was done maybe a few times. I do have a few pieces that have the image like peeling off a little bit on the prong, but I'm guessing that is because it was done a few times and maybe somebody wasn't as careful taking it apart again. So I'm not gonna fault the company for that, because that is like 3 or 4 I'm seeing right now, and I don't think that is necessarily from production. I don't have any pieces bent, so like I said, they are thinner, but it's not a problem. Even with it being used, and I don't know who used it and how, you know, like what they did to it. So that's not a problem at all. I don't mind it. It is a little shiny, but since I was doing it with like daytime and the window is right there, I didn't have any issues seeing stuff. I think if I put my lamp here, yeah, then anything that is directly under the light I would not see. But not with daylight, so probably a company I would do in the summertime, so that I don't necessarily have to have extra lights. But yeah, I mean, it was okay. I'm not like in love with the company. I don't think I will go looking for another corner piece puzzle, but if I meet one on one of the sites and it's for a good price and it's a nice image that I would like to do, I will do it. Like, it's not, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not one that I would be like, oh my god, this is amazing, you have to try corner piece. It's fine, it's okay. Which, you know, that's the reality for a lot of brands, so it's nothing bad about it. There's just, yeah. Anyway, I want to try. Okay, all right, so it does withstand pickup test quite nicely, actually. It was loose when I was putting it together, but I guess now that it's all like locked in, it's better, so that's cool. Because I did put together like a little piece where it didn't belong, and then I needed to move it, and it was like crumbling before my eyes. So I was like, oh, this is really loose, but yeah, it's actually fine. Oh my god. See, this is a friend. If you are hearing my phone buzzing on the table, this is a friend who is not able to write more than one sentence in a message. So when she messages me, it's like bam, 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 bam. And then I have to mute it because it's so annoying. And I will just read all of it afterwards and get actual like a paragraph of text. Anyways, back to the puzzle. Yeah, I'm thinking if there's something else I wanted to mention. But I don't think there is. There's like, yeah. I'm just going in my head through all of the things that I usually talk about. There is no dust, but like I said, it's been used at least once, probably more. So that doesn't really indicate anything. Although some older Ravensburgers do still generate dust even after being used a few times. So this one doesn't. So that's good. That's good to know. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna show you the puzzle. Okay. There we go. This is what it looks like. Like I said, there are a few pieces where I have the bent image peeling off of the prong. So that's not nice. There's the one missing. But other than that, it's fine, yeah. I mean, if we look like at an angle, it is shiny. I can bring the lamp back to show you. Yeah, so if you are like directly over the light, you just can't see what is on the piece. So that's unfortunate, but again, if you put the light in a place where it won't actually shine directly onto the puzzle, or if you do it like me during the summertime when it's light out, it's not a problem at all, because looking at it like this, I can see everything just fine. Like I said, the houses are really nice and sharp, even with the little windows. But then the boats, to me, I don't think it looks like that as much on the video. But to me, the boats look a little hazier. And then the castle, I don't know, it's weird style for that one. I don't really love that part. It's an interesting part of the image, but I don't like the way it's done. But that's just my issue with, like, you know, looks of stuff. So yeah, it was nice. See, pick up, no problem. So this was a fun experience. I will not be keeping this in my collection. This will be leaving hopefully soon. I mean, it is missing a piece, so some people might not want it in a swap group because of that. Some people are so fussy with that. I don't really mind missing pieces. I don't know. I don't think it like ruins the experience, especially since I knew this one would be. But like, even if, you know, I was putting a new puzzle together and it was missing 4 pieces from production, and it was like, yeah, that's too bad, but you know, I'm not gonna cry about it. Like, I'm not bothered by that. I know some people are, and that's, you know, their thing. I don't really have any issues with that. So yeah, I think this is everything I have to tell you. Again, since it was used, I can't tell you if the pieces are connected from production. I don't think they are, because on the back it's like perfect. There's no like peeling back or something. So I think that kind of happens if somebody has to separate pieces that weren't cut through properly. So I don't think that was the case with this one, but again, I can't tell you for sure. And yeah, it was a fun time. I'm glad I did it. And if I meet another corner piece for a good price, I will get it. It's not like something that I would be like, I don't ever want to see it again. But again, I'm not gonna go looking for it specifically. Okay, so that's going to be everything. I hope you liked this video and have a great day. Bye.